inside Make It Simple TT. My name is Mr. Charles, and I'm an IT teacher. Boy, oh boy, do I love to teach IT and computer science and everything like that. Yep. Alright, so tonight we're doing our next quiz. If you don't know by now, we're doing revision for CSEC IT, which has been pushed back 2 weeks because CXC made an announcement, so it would have been on the 5th or the 6th of July. So now 2 weeks after that, probably over the 20th of July, I think. I haven't seen the actual timetable, so we just kind of assume that. We kind of assume that it is the 20th of July. Yep. Alright, so I seen all y'all in the Google Meet right now, all 51 of y'all in the Meet. And those of y'all who saying you're not seeing an email, you know what to tell you now, because 51 people get an email. So the question is, did you type the correct email? That's the question. I can't really help you if you type the wrong email. All of the emails that were in the form, yep, I sent emails to them. Pretty much all of them. I just sent it again, right? So I know what to tell them. Every single email in the form. Every single email that's there, I'll put it inside. Alright, so we're getting ready to do revision. Tonight we're doing verification and validation. I have nice little quiz for y'all tonight. Nice little quiz. Verification and validation is always a tricky topic, right? So let's get ready to start. Ready, set, go. Hi, my name is Mr. Charles from makeITsimpleTT Educational Solutions, and I teach information technology. I have classes at the CSEC level, at the CAPE level, information technology classes for adults who want to learn technology, workshops, seminars for teachers, seminars for companies, anything that makes information technology simple for people who need to use it, we do it. Nice, so we are on the inside. Let me give all you a chance to big up all your whole self. Let's see who's on the inside tonight. And ready. Alright, so unmute all you. Go ahead. Shout out your school.
Big up Cuba Second.
Yes, sir. Big up Cuba Second.
Big up Destiny Secondary, you don't know.
Alright, Cuba
Big up Holy Faith Convent Penal.
Holy Faith Convent Penal on the inside too. Look thing.
Big up Harrison College, Barbados.
What? Say it again. What college?
Harrison College.
Harrison College in Barbados. Alright, nice to have you on the inside.
Yeah, big up Holy Faith Convent Penal.
Holy Faith again. Alright, I feel like somebody inside there sharing the links. Sharing the links in Holy Faith and all your taking up all the content. There's one set of ones going on come out of them schools now. All you. Ones. Wilmot's Academy.
YouTube College.
Hillview? Hillview, you see there?
Nah, boy, so why I say YouTube College?
Oh, YouTube College? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm a teacher in YouTube College. Alright. Alright, cool. So we are the inside, everybody there. You all would have gotten the quiz already. I see it. Hey, look, we are St. Lucia on the inside too. Alright, St. Lucia. Alright, only make sure you join the link there quick before I put it up on the screen. I don't want to put it up on the screen and then random start to jump in. Everybody that's on the inside and you want to be a part of the quiz, you've seen the videos and you watch them and you find it's fun or whatnot, you have to come early, and apparently you have to type your correct email address, because it definitely wasn't a problem on my end with the emails, because 55 people get inside, right? So you have to type the correct email address and you will get invites directly sent to your inbox and you will be able to get in. So I seen Guyana, seen St. Martin, DB secondary too. Nice. Alright, cool. So we're gonna get a nice little mute there now, and let me check out the code names. Let's check out the names today. How much we have on the live day so far? 73. Yeah, we start off hot, boy. Start off hot. We'll definitely cross 100 on live tonight, I'm sure. I could feel it. Yeah, let me get some names. Let me get some names up on the inside here. We have Matas, Ramona, Putato. Yeah, I'll just stop right there. Ying, JD, Iking, Haha, Donalisa, Jeremiah, Alea, Yang, Azza, Ali, Maya, Luana, Brown, Jen, 3 dots. K-Dog, Sweet Man, Jalen. Sweet Man, yes? Gerard, Red, Excel, Ariane, Ada, Landa, Shani B, Oreen, Kalisa, Carrot, Eden, Precious, Jeff, Suraj, Jeroen, Sage, J. Then don't mix up RJ with J. IT Boss, Dev, Andre, Charlie. Look like our son, yes? Faithy on the inside. Corn or Corn. Alright, Renata, Jorel, Devan Banstio. Devan won last week? No, it was Jonathan won last week. Jonathan was winner from last week. So Jonathan is back here. Jaden, Jani, Tarek, Maya, and Jorel. Let me see what's going on in the chat there. I see we have some Jamaicans on the inside. Yeah. People are asking, how do you join? You have to subscribe to this channel and you have to come to the live before it starts. That's like 7:45. So around 7:30, between 7:30 and 8 o'clock is when I was normally put up the live, and then you have to come in to the live chat before I actually go live on YouTube to be able to get in, because I'm not sharing this code public with everybody so that everybody could just be wild and join. Alright, and then once you come in before, I will give you I will ask you to fill out that form, right? When you fill out that form, I will send you an email with the link to our Google Meet, and then you come in the Google Meet, and the people in the Google Meet will be the ones that participate in, because they get to see it in real time. You all on YouTube will have like a 10-second delay, so even if you see the question, you wouldn't be able to right? So yeah. You know, the reason why I wouldn't give the code out, Antonio, is you gotta be, if you're in Jamaica, you gotta come from 6:45 in Jamaica. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going 3, 2, 1. Question 1. Which is not a type of data entry mistake? Accidental, misreading, deliberate, or none of the above? Which is not a type of data entry mistake? Dun, 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 dun. 50-something people on the inside here trying to know. So real answers. Real answers. Which is not a type of data entry mistake. Misreading is not a data entry mistake, because accidental data entry could happen. Yes. Deliberate bad data entry could happen. Correct. None of the above. Well, of course, none of the above. Misreading, however, is not a data entry mistake, because you don't actually enter data. You are just reading the data. So the actual mistake takes place when you put it in, whether it could be an accident or it could be a mistake. Nice. Cool. Let's see what that does for us when we start. There is somebody named Tarek who is on top. We have Devan Basdio second. Luana Brown is third. Landa and the THE is in fifth. These are our people out of the gates. Top 5. Alright, the question was a little tricky, but it seems like y'all made it. So let's get ready to see what happens next. Remember, whoever is in 5th place, there are a lot of people trying to break into this top 5, eh? So you have to hold tight, because the FBI will come and open up just now. Number 2. The effort to make sure data is correct and free of error is an attempt to ensure data validity, data integrity, good data, or good information. The effort to make sure data is correct and free of error is an attempt to ensure data validity, data integrity, good data, or good information. Woo! Pain! Ah!
Oh my god! Even though oh my god!
I know how to teach some things today. Tonight I had to teach a little bit because verification and validation, people mess up that all the time. So, valid data is a subset of good data integrity. So to make sure something is correct and free of error, you are trying to make sure it has a high level of integrity. Data validity is one of the things that you do to make sure the integrity is high. So data integrity is the answer to make sure it's free and correct of error, because data validation does something different, but it's part of data integrity. But you have to understand that they want you to give the answer at a high level. We drill down into what data validation and data verification is. So when you're making sure data is correct and free of error, you are trying to ensure that you have data integrity. It's kind of like when you live your life trying to not tell a lie and trying to make sure that you do everything properly. You're trying to live with integrity. Yeah, that's the answer. Okay. So what I saying is something's about to happen. Something's about to happen. And I feel I know. Good. That man who was on top there, boy. He fall from grace, boy. You get a question wrong and...
What did it cost?
Everything.
Hey, start off on top there and one question. That is it for you there, no? That is it for you there. Who jumped in the top 5 there? Siraj come in the top 5 there and he was like, "That's now I have so much memes now, I can't find the ones that I want." Way. Siraj, this was Siraj.
FBI, open up!
Siraj like you come through the window, boy. Woo! Luana, the laptop freeze. That way you saying? Luana in the chat here saying the laptop freeze.
Lie again. Lie.
Only look at type, eh? Devan, boy. Devan and playing with all you. Devan come here to play. Next question, number 3. To ensure data integrity, data should be verified, and validated, or none of the above. To ensure data integrity, data should be it should be verified and validated. That was all diabetes question there. Take your cake. Enjoy it. Only don't forget to like the video, eh? Thanks. Thank you plenty. Like the video, and don't forget to share it. If all in, share this in the student hub. Yeah, share it in the student hub, share it in the Discord servers, wherever it may be. Let them know that this is a thing. If you're not in the Google Meet. Anyhow, yes, so for data integrity, you have to go through verification and validation, right? Ensure that you have high data integrity, meaning your data is good and correct. You need to make sure that it's verified and validated. This was a speed question. Let me see who was faster, boy. Let me see. That top 5. Holding everybody in the top 5 right now. Kind of like, I got you now, SpongeBob. Everybody from 6 down is Patrick right now. Top 5. Oh, this SpongeBob, are they breathing? Breathing outside of relief. But wait, this quiz have questions that you might get wrong. So, one wrong move, and it might just be like,
Nani? Nani?
So let's go. Number 4, transcription errors are errors in spelling, errors in interpreting text, errors in understanding handwriting, or all of the above. Transcription errors are errors in spelling, errors in interpreting text, errors in understanding handwriting, or all of the above. What is the answer? Oh, let's see that first one there, and I was like, yeah, for sure. No. Transcription errors, right? When somebody writes something down and they write it, they could make a mistake by you reading it and you can't spell it properly because you can't make out the E or the cursive handwriting. If you can't interpret the text properly, you can't transcribe it because transcribing is taking something that somebody wrote and putting it into the system. So if you can't make out what they put, then you will spell it wrong. If you can't interpret their handwriting, you'll put it wrong. Errors in understanding the handwriting, same thing. So the answer is all of the above. But you see what's happened is all you see our first answer and say, yeah, that answer correct. And then when I release the answers, you'll be watching me like, impossible. So what you have to do, you have to take your time and understand. Transcription errors is you trying to understand somebody's handwriting and put it into a system, because that's the whole point. Verification and validation. You want to make sure that the data that you put into the system is correct and accurate, because if you put wrong data into the system, guess what will happen? You will get wrong information coming out of it. And if you have wrong information coming out of the system, that's a recipe for disaster, because you can mix up people's ID card number, you can mix up their phone number, you can mix up all sorts of things. So you need to make sure that you don't let them write in block letters. I mean in handwriting, right? And don't forget, if you all learn something in the live, in the chat, you could put the scholar hat emojis, because it'd be nice to know when people learning stuff. Alright. Don't forget to put the scholar hat emojis. Javish and them will put the information for you. My really faithful mods, Geo, Spanish, Javish. Ren here tonight? Yeah, I have some really faithful mods, and I always had to big them up. They work real hard, and they deserve a little, a little recognition. Well done. Alright, so Scholar Hat, if you learn something. Let you go next. Woo! Devan, you get something wrong?
Nani? 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 Nani?
Devan? But Devan? No. A little beyond Devan. Hey, Landa is back. Landa, you reach back and you come back on top too? Hey. What is this? You're getting James and Devan Bannister. Don't be standing up on the banister. Don't be standing up on the banister and putting no germs, because if Devan come back up there, he will have to sanitize the place. So, that was I saying. Suraj, you reach up to second, boy. Suraj, okay. Next question, number 5. Mixing up characters is a transposition error, transcription error, reading error, or scanning error. Mixing up characters is what type of error? You're real chaining up here. And when you mix up characters, you are going through a transposition error, right? So transposition error will be like if you have to put 2020 and you put 2002 or 2200. So if you mix up the characters, that's called a transposition error. All right, transposition. Any changes?
Impossible.
I feel, nah, they van playing with all you. They van playing with all you. All you have man like Sweet Man Jalen, you know. Sweet Man Jalen breaking.
FBI, open up!
Sweet Man Jalen come through the door, or in come through the roof, and come through the window, dog. Nah, I feel. Nah, they van have a plan right now. They van have a plan. We do they van ain't go be too happy not being in our top 5 day. Oh, all you got now. Keep calling Devan name. Keep calling Devan name.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
All you gonna see something. Let's go. Number 6. How can transcription errors be best avoided? Requesting that they write it over, requesting that they fill it out in block letters, requesting that they say it over, requesting that they read it over. How can transcription errors be best avoided? How can transcription errors be best avoided? Right, so the best way to avoid transcription errors, meaning that you can't understand their handwriting, is that you usually ask them to fill out the form in block letters. Have you ever noticed that there's a lot of forms that they tell you, please make sure you fill it out in block letters? If you don't fill it out in block letters, they'll tell you, fill it out. Why do they do that? They do that because when you fill it out in your handwriting, in your cursive handwriting, some people will have an E that looks like an A. Some people's I will look like a L. Some people's T will look like a H if you put them next to each other. So that's why they tell you fill it out in block letters, and they usually give you spaces to fill it out. Right? Transcription errors are when they give it to somebody, the data entry clerk, who has to put it into the computer. They have to read it. So you're trying to make it as easy as possible for them to read it. So, and when you're making things easy for people to read, you make them write it in block letters. That's simple. Right? Y'all understand that? That makes sense? I've seen some scholar hats coming out there. Nice. Good. Good. Please make sure you understand these things, because I'm telling you, verification and validation questions always giving children trouble. Always. Ever since I'm teaching from 10 years ago to now, always verification and validation is pain. Pain. Let's go! And the return. All it thought it was going to happen. You know what's happened when somebody come on the top 5 and they come back in, right? You know what's happened. You just have to ask yourself. The fight is on. The fight is on. Well, you know, it getting serious right now. Things getting serious. Landa, watch yourself on top there, you know. Watch yourself, Landa. Because when you're on top, there's only red dots on your chest. I forget to get the red dots meme. I forget to get the sniper meme. But alright, next week I'll have it for sure. Somebody remind me that I need to get the sniper meme, right? There we go! Shivan, hold it now. Hold the line. Hold, Shivan, hold, because you know they're coming. You know they're coming. That fifth spot, that ain't easy. That ain't easy to hold. Let's go. Number 7. The picture above has the first number correct and the others wrong. This is an example of a first number is correct and the others is wrong. Is that scanning error, OMR error, transcription error, or transposition error? The picture above has the first number correct and the others wrong. It is, oh, it's supposed to be, it is an example of it's a transposition error because I literally just explained. Oh, damn, I give away the answer. That's all of the get crack. Wait, me right now. Yeah, boy, I legit give away the answer. Because I was explaining to you all transposition. Yeah, transposition is when the numbers mixed up. Wait! 3 marks I give it away. Okay. Top 5. Shivan, I thought I tell you hold the door, boy. Shivan, boy. Shivan, boy.
What did it cost?
Everything.
I tell you hold the door, you know, Shivan. I tell you hold the door. I don't know what to tell you. But wait, boy, Shivan, boy. It was a good run. It was a good run. All right, so the top 5 is still there. You will see. We will see what happens next. Let's go. Number 8. The 2 ways of verifying information are verification and range check, verification and double entry and visual checks and consistency checks. What are the 2 ways of verifying information? What are the 2 ways of verifying information? Well. Ooh, pin. Hey. So verifying, aka verification of information, is done by either double entry or visual checks. Those are the 2 ways that are on the syllabus. And yeah, no others are correct. I can't tell you much more because I'll give away answers to the next set of questions. So verification checks are only double entry and visual checks. Validation checks, something totally different. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, who's this this person, somebody on YouTube saying that my voice very low on the YouTube. It's because the meme's loud. Because I put the memes louder because trust me, if I turn up my microphone, things doesn't work out too well because my voice is basically a little too powerful. So let me show you what happens if I turn the microphone. If I turn it up too loud, it will sound like this. And when I get hype and I say something like, you know, blah blah blah, it will sound like I'm literally shouting at you, and I don't want it to sound like that. So I'll turn it down a little bit so that you will get at an acceptable level, and it wouldn't sound like it wouldn't sound muddy. Because when you have a deep voice, you shouldn't really turn the volume up too high because you will sound like you're just saying and you sound very garbled. So that's just a pro tip for you when you do start streaming and you learn when you learn a little bit about audio and video and whatnot, you realize that people with deep voices, you don't really turn the microphone up too much. It will sound very, very, very ugly, and it wouldn't be clear. And I want to be clear. Yeah, anyhow. Yeah. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah, double entry and visual checks. Let's see what this happened. What caused there? Nothing changed. Everybody holding good. Everybody seems to be holding nicely. But you need to hold on tight. I can see it. I can see the sweat. Hold on. Let's see what happens next. Number 9. The act of asking a user to put in the new password twice is an example of a double entry check, visual check, range check, or consistency check. Woo! Look at speed. Look at speed. Is that a diabetes question? It's how to be a diabetes question. Apparently. Everybody get a piece of cake there, boy. All the blood sugar high right now. Men walking around the place, happy. All the answer that question, and you're like, yeah, that was a cake question. You know it had some cake questions in between because the real exam have a few cake questions in between, and I can't make everything, difficult. No change in the top 5. No change in the top 5. But let's see. Number 10 has requiring a password to have 8 alphanumeric characters is a visual check, validation check, verification check, or consistency check. Requiring a password to have 8 alphanumeric characters is a it is a validation check because if it doesn't have 8, it will be invalid. Therefore, what I recommend you do is you go to makeITsimpleTT.com. You go to videos and you go to CSEC IT videos. When you go to CSEC IT videos, remember makeITsimpleTT.com, you go to CSEC IT videos and you'll see this thing called theory. Inside here, there are going to be some theory videos and those videos will explain certain things. One of those videos will be verification and validation. And I will explain everything about verification and validation to you. And that is what you need. If you don't understand the difference between verification and validation, you just got our question wrong and you say to yourself, damn, wait, how I get that wrong? Well, you want to check the website, makeITsimpleTT.com/. And if you have an Android phone, you're going to want to go and download my app because I'm telling all you, it'll have some very, very, very exclusive content there that will be in extremely high demand coming closer to exams. I'm not telling all you what it is. I'm not saying a word. Just letting you know. If you have an Android phone, you go and you download the app. And you have that there because there will be some exclusive content that will be nowhere else on the internet. Not going to be on the website. It's not going to be on the YouTube page. And it's not going to be on my Instagram, anywhere. It's just going to be on the Android app alone. And I'm telling you, if you don't have the app downloaded, I am not going to advertise it and I'm not going to say a word. If you want to spread it when you find it out, cool, no problem. But I'm not telling anybody because they have to download the app for that to work. And otherwise, if you go inside the app, you will see there is everything that you need. All the videos that you could think of that you need. All the past paper videos and stuff and theory and whatnot. Yeah, you're going to need to have it there. Alright, so I ain't telling you anything about the app again. You download it, trust me, you will not regret what you get in that app because there's a part for exclusive content. Nonetheless, let me let all you know about this past paper pump. That's starting this week, this Wednesday from 4 to 6. Past paper pump starting this week from 4 to 6. There it is, it here, right here. Yeah. Right? 4 to 6. You're getting the last, doing the last 8 past papers and last 4 multiple choice papers. I already have a few, I don't know, probably about almost 40 people in that class so far. And this here is I'll literally be going through 2 past papers and a multiple choice in each class. You have to do them in advance and then I'll correct them and I explain in every single thing in depth. If you have a question, if you have a concern, if you're not too sure about something and all that stuff, this here will give you everything that you need. So just imagine how I do the past papers on YouTube, but multiply that by 2. Meaning I'll go through everything word for word, keywords, how to explain, how to look for marks, how to do this, what they're looking for, what's the best answer to put here, what's the best answer to put there. If you're not too sure how to answer the question, how to get a few marks when you don't know how to get marks, all that stuff. Yeah, this past paper pump, this is like the normal past paper videos that I have on YouTube on steroids. But of course, if you want to just watch the past paper videos that I have, you could download the app and you'll see I have the last 10 years of past papers. Or you could go on the website, makeITsimpleTT.com, videos, and you could watch the past paper videos there because all 10 years of past papers, 20 past papers have been worked out for you for free. So if you want to say, nah boy, this man only trying to make money, then why do I have it all there for free? I just giving you added value in this past paper pump. That's if you want it. If you know that you're real struggling and you're not too sure how to answer the past papers, trust me, this is what you want. So you can check that out. And the thing is, if you have class, then guess what? All classes are recorded. So it's all recorded. So you could go back and watch and see me explain in depth as much questions as people have, as much as I will answer, because it's recorded. Like what other teacher, okay, besides Cohen, right, has classes and has them all recorded that you could go back and you could check. Like the children in my lessons class, they have all the videos from classes way back from last year, June, you know. So if they go back to last year, June, they could watch over a whole video because it's quality stuff. Quality stuff. So I just let all you know. And of course, if you're struggling with the theory and you just need to know what you need to learn, because, right, to all the people in the live right now that don't know that Pascal is not on the syllabus, and people just keep DMing me asking if Pascal on the syllabus, I found the clip from the video that shows you. Here, this is the syllabus, page 7. It tells you what paper 1 is, what paper 2 is, and it specifically says knowledge of a specific programming language will not be tested. There will be no questions asking you to write in Pascal or C or Visual Basic or Python or whatever programming language you learn in your class. No questions will ask you that. None. All they're going to ask you to do is write pseudocode, which will be start, get A, get B, get C. You might write a little while loop, or you might write a for loop or some kind of thing like that, but you wouldn't have any arrays, and you're definitely not going to have any code to write with semicolons and that kind of stuff. So that's good. So I just let you know, this is a direct clip from this video here called CSEC IT 2020 Changes to the Syllabus, what's been added and what's been removed. Do not at me. Don't argue with me. If your teacher say that you have to study Pascal, all you have to do is go to this video. I have a link to the syllabus there. You could download the syllabus. Go to page 7 and say, hey, miss, sir, watch this. It says that it cannot test us on any programming language. This is the new syllabus. And you do that respectfully, and the rest is up to you. But I just letting you know that if you studying a programming language for your exam, you are wasting your time. If you're studying binary for your exam, you are wasting your time. You want to check out this. You want to check out this video because I went through the whole syllabus and went through every single change from the previous syllabus to the new one so that people know what to study. But if you don't know what to study, then the crash course has everything from the new syllabus because my notes are crafted for the syllabus, and anybody there in the crash course, they will let you know. They will let you know. For sure. Anybody that has been in the crash course, they could tell you, listen, he covered everything in 7 hours and 41 minutes. But I ain't saying anything, you know. I ain't saying anything else again. What else did I tell all you? Alright, so for new Form 4 students, if you know anybody in Form 4, your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever, the new class starts in June. That's this week. This new class goes from June to June, and it covers everything. And you get the whole syllabus week by week with assignments, and you understand everything. So right now, the students that have been with me from last year, June, they in their glee right now. They could do past papers and they're just smiling because they would have started early. Some people will start late, or some people repeating and they're writing in January. That's okay. This class covering all that, so you can let them know and share them. That is all I have to say. And download the app. If you're on Android, download the app. And if you are on let's call this thing by. Yeah, if you're on Android, download it. If you're on iOS, well, the iOS app taking a little longer to develop than expected. So you could just use the website if you're on iOS. So the Android people, they'll get a good chance, right? So don't forget the past paper sprints. That starts up there. Then crash course available. Links, all the links in the description. Javish putting the links in the thing, and everybody waiting for the next question. So let's jump back in for the second half of the quiz.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
Just do it. Let's see what happened with the top 5. Jerome! Jerome, you're reaching the top 5, boy. You have announced yourself. You have made it in. All right, Jerome. Okay. We see you. Number 11. Which of the following checks will pick up someone lying about their age? Consistency between age and birthday, range check on the month stated in the date, visual check out. Oh, they're answering this so fast. I don't know. I surely just watch the watch the first answer and just use it. They answer real quick there, boy. I wonder if that was a smart thing to do. Alright, yeah. This time it was the first one. Well, they better watch out here. You see when all they see the first answer correct and all they trigger happy and all they finger touching things like, yeah, alright, okay. Alright. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
I did not keep any secrets. Any changes there? No, top 5 is the top 5. Now watch out, eh? You see these next 9 questions? Read the question properly. Because all in the top 5, all you might see some pain. Number 12. Which type of check demands that you must input information in the field? Consistency check, presence check, data type check, or range check? Which type of check demands that you must input information in the field? Which type of check demands that you must input information into the field? It is a presence check because the data must be present. You must input information in the field. Presence check is correct. All right, a little diabetes there, Any changes? Nope. Hey, Devon just waiting for somebody to make a mistake. Right now, Landa sitting on the top there like...
What we are doing is trying to stave off a calamity.
Cause trust me, Devon watching, He watching and waiting. He just had the points right there. If any of them make a mistake on top there, Devon will pounce. Don't act like no.
This is where the fun begins.
Let's go! Number 13. Which check would format and length be best suited to? Time, date, ID card number, all of the above. Which check would format and length be best suited to? Time, date, ID card number, or all of the above. Format and length. The answer is all of the above. Because time, you could put AM or PM, or you could put it in military time. Date, you could put it in Monday, year, or day, month, year. ID card number, you'll have to put your year first, and then your month, and then your day. Because all of them have particular formats that they come in. So that's why all of the above. I realize, man, you're taking the time. But let me see what happens next. Tarek? Who's Tarek? You reach up to second, boy, and you came back. You came back hard, boy. I feel I'll dedicate this one to you, boy, the THE.
No matter what the score was, we're going to finish hard. We're going to finish fast. Yeah, they had us the first half. I'm not going to lie.
Hold on. Hold the line. Well, you know when you're reaching out of 5 days, all right, okay. I'm feeling it. We're on question 13. Number 14. Which file access goes through all records before getting to the one you want? Index sequential, serial, sequential, or direct? Which file access goes through all the records before getting to the one you want? Sequential. Because you literally have to go through all of the records before getting to the one that you want. Because sequential storage, sequential storage is organized in order, and you have to go through. So it's like doing a search of everybody, and you have to go through each one. Sequential is the answer, not index sequential, not serial. I'll teach you all about all of these after. Actually, I have a video explaining all of this too, so you can go and check that. All right, so sequential is goes through everything. To that person asking if it's 250 TT for the all of June or paid every class. No, it's for the whole. It's for the whole It's for June. It's for a month per month. Oh gosh, if you like, we get 250 a class. Oh gosh, oh gosh. That's wildness. That's wildness. You can't do that. 250 per month. All you.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
All you, watch out. Watch out. You know when you knock down Goku. All you know, Goku does always wait till the end, till he get beat up, and then just come back swinging. Watch out, Landa. Watch out, Landa.
No! Anyone who wants to be king?
The fight is tough. Fight is tough. Watch numbers now, boy. 11,000, 10,000, 10,000 again. The Suraj, Ole just fighting for that 4th and 5th there. Everybody on the outside waiting to get back in this top 5. They want to hear their name called. They want to hear their name called. So, number 15. Which file organization stores records in the same order they are received? Serial, sequential, index sequential, or none of the above? Which file organization stores records in the same order they are received? Dun, 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 dun. Serial is the answer because serial file organization doesn't care about the order. So if you collect something, you rest on top of the pile. You get something else, you rest on top of the pile, you rest on top of the pile, you rest on top of the pile, and you just keep resting it on top of the pile because it's serial. However, the order is it came, that's how you store it. Serial. Sequential, however, is you take that and then you sort it in an order like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's when you make it into sequential. But serial is just how you get it. That's how it's going to be stored. So, you know, some people, they will collect their books and they will put it back in their bag. As soon as they finish using it, they'll just shove it back in their bag. That is serial. Sequential people will get their book, they will check through all of them, and then they'll put it in the correct place according to height. That is sequential. Serial, you don't really care how it's stored. You just once they put in the same place. Nice. You learned something there? I hope you did, because this is a common question people get wrong all the time, of course, because I put it inside the quiz. No changes, boy. No changes. 5 more questions to go. And we have to ask ourselves the question, will Landa hold on? Will Devan be able to make it? That's not the girl. That's not. Will Landa hold on? Will Devan get into first place? Will Tariq make an upset? Tariq make an upset, or Tariq, whatever the name is. Will the stay in the top 5? Will Suraj be able to hold off the barrage of people that are trying to get into the top 5? Let's go to the last 5 questions. Number 16. Which file organization stores the records before they are stored? Damn it! I'd give away this answer. But wait now, I literally just explained this. I literally just explained that you're sorting your record before they are stored. And 8 people choose serial, 8 choose random, and 3 choose none of the above?
I pulled aside and I literally, a tear came to my eye. It did.
So let me just explain it again, right? When you are in school and you have to pack your bag, you normally pack your bag in ascending order, right? From the smallest thing, copybooks in front and notebooks and whatnot, and then your biggest textbooks will go to the back. That is sequential order because you have ordered it. When you finish a class, you don't just take the biggest book and put it back at the front. You put it at the back because you are ordering it sequentially. Serial, however, is you don't care about alphabetical order or numerical order. All you do is you finish with a book, you shove it inside in the front, and you just keep putting it at the front of the pile all the time, and it's ordered serially. That's what I just explained. And I would have thought that I give away the answer and everybody would have get it correct, but yeah, but I try. All right. Any changes? Nah, the top five ain't gonna make that mistake. Landa, boy. Landa. This. Landa. Okay. Number 17. Which file organization is the fastest? Serial, sequential, index sequential, or none of the above? Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Oh my goodness. Serial is not the fastest. Serial is you have to check each location one after the other. Index sequential is the fastest. Because index sequential, actually, sequential is faster than serial. I don't know how everybody chooses serial. But sequential faster than serial, and index sequential is faster than both serial and sequential. Because index sequential has a table of contents basically. So index sequential is like when you have a dictionary or a book or something and you look at the table of contents to know exactly which page to go through. Instead of scrolling through each page one after the other to find what you want, you will go to the table of contents, you'll find where your page starts and then jump to that location. That is what index sequential is. There is a table of contents a separate table, a lookup table, and then there is the actual data that I want to look for. So you don't waste time going through unnecessary things. Because if you're looking for somebody whose name that starts with C, then you won't start from A and just keep turning any pages. You'll jump straight to C and find their name. So.
Oh my god! If it doesn't from oh my god!
Impossible.
Landa, you're holding, boy. Hold the line. Hold the line. Devan has buckled. Devan has buckled. Now the has a chance. Siraj has a chance. Devan has buckled coming on to the end. Yeah. Devan, retrieval and organization, index sequential is both a retrieval method and an organization method. So retrieving the information is considered to be index sequential is considered to be a way of organizing and a way of retrieving the information. Right? Because that's how they have it in the syllabus. Which is true, right? Okay. Number 18. Which check is the hardest to implement? Range check, consistency check, reasonableness check, or data type check? Which one is the hardest one to implement? Reasonableness check will be the hardest to implement. Why? Because Reasonableness is you have to decide something based on context. So somebody puts in the amount of siblings that they have and they put 10. You have to ask yourself, is that reasonable? In some countries, 10 siblings would be normal, but in some countries, let me say like China or whatnot, having 10 siblings is almost unheard of. So reasonableness checks are hard to put in. So when they put the information on the form, you have to ask some hard questions. But no change. We reached question 18 and we holding strong. We holding strong. So everybody in the top 5 right now. Everybody in the top 5. Hold. Hold on, because the last 2 questions, it could cause some problems. The last 2 questions could cause an issue. Number 19. When a hotel clerk reads back the info on a form, what check is being done? Verification, validation, both, or none of the above? When a hotel clerk reads back the info on a form, what check is being done? Verification, validation, both, or none of the above? It is a verification check. Why is it a verification check? Because you come up to the hotel clerk, you fill out the form and you hand it to them. When they read back the information, they are saying, okay, so your name is John Smith from here, blah, blah, blah. Your age is this, your date of birth is that, you paid for this and blah, blah, blah. You are verifying with them that what they have written on the form is what you are seeing there. So you are verifying that they put down what they said that they did. And if there's an error, then they will change it, or they will tell you, please write this over or initial it. So a verification check is it could be reading back the information because you are reading it to the actual person that put it in. So if it's a visual check, well, it would be a visual check if you didn't read it back. So if the hotel clerk just looks at it, then that would be a visual check. But visual check would be that you have to check one form and then check another form. But you can't do a visual check if you only have one form. So when you read it back, you are doing a verification check because you're basically doing a verification check. So if there was visual check here, it would have been more correct than verification check, but the only answer here is verification, validation, both or none of the above. So it's verification because you are verifying that what they wrote on the form is actually there. And these are the things that CXE does, and you have to ask.
How is the Ministry of Education in Trinidad, in Guyana, in Jamaica, in Barbados allowing CXE to do this to us still?
So I just here to prepare you for what they usually ask. So this is the kind of mindset you need to have. And if you have this kind of mindset, trust me, if you don't have that kind of mindset, then when we go into this, when I have this past paper pump, this is the kind of mindset that will be ingrained in you so that you'll understand. These are the things that you have to think about. This is how you have to look at it. This is how you have to interpret it. These are the questions you have to ask. These are the things that you have to try to understand. When you see a question and not making any sense, how do you pull out the keywords to be able to figure out what the question is saying and what you need to put? How do you match the theory to the scenario? All those different things. That's the kind of mindset you have, because at the end of the day, you're doing an exam with an examining body that, well, is flawed. So they will make mistakes in their questions. And what I'm trying to do is to use my little 10 years of experience to show you how to navigate through those mistakes. So if you're asking questions about how the answers go, you need to be able to understand that some of the topics, they are gray areas, and you need to be able to zone in on the question to be able to answer it properly. Anyhow, yeah, don't forget, crash course still available. Last question. Before we get to the last question, there is no visible change. So if Lander doesn't get anything wrong, Lander will get free access to the crash course. Landa, if you win, you will get free access to the crash course. But the is right there behind you. Suraj right there and Devan there, because if all you make a mistake on this last question, Devan could take it. Suraj, you could take it too. And then you could take it. It now. The on a 9-answer streak. I'll have to get the other one, boy.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
All right, the just needed to acknowledge your little streak there, your little streak. We can't not acknowledge this streak. Who's that Chad? Landa, if you win, share the crash course with me. How Landa gonna share it with you if Landa is a he or she? Landa is a male or female? I'm not too sure. Chad, you asking? Oh, a she? Okay. Yeah, Landa, I don't think it wouldn't matter, you know, because you can't share the crash course. There's only one person will get access to it. And the final question.
What we are doing is trying to stave off a calamity.
The final question is just one more.
No, anyone who wants to be king
or queen. We'll take queen too, because the banister is your. I don't Landa, hold on to that banister. She already bring the mini fridge inside. She had the couch set, and she bringing the stove. You know, once you bring the stove, you plan to live there. So Landa already have everything inside. Final question. Let's go. When the passwords don't match when setting up an account, that means a verification error, validation error, both or none of the above. Terrell Guevara, iPhone have screen record, so hopefully Chad could get it. If you want to record 7 hours and 41 minutes on your iPhone, so you could share it with somebody to pirate a crash course that costs $100, go ahead, yes. Why I could tell you, if you so bad mind that you will take a video that's only shared with one person and record 7 hours and 41 minutes to share it. I don't know why. I don't know. Carry on. You do that. You do that. Wait now. What just happened there? What just happened? What just happened here? When passwords don't match when you're setting them up, that's a verification error. Because if you type password 1 in one place and password 2 in the next place, they will compare the both of them and say, hey, double entry error. The passwords don't match. It's not a validation error because you could have met the requirements of having all special characters, all whatever. It could be a totally valid password, but if they don't match, it's a verification error because password 1 will not be matching password 2, so that's why it'll come up in red. It's a verification error. So, oh Lord.
I pulled aside and I literally, a tear came to my eye.
What did it cost?
Everything.
I feel something gonna happen now. I feel something gonna happen now. Let's see what the top 5 would be. Coming in at number 3. The comes in at number 3. Coming in second place is Suraj. Did Landa do it? Did Landa do it? Landa! Get through. Devan came in 4th and Tarek came in 5th. Well done, guys. Well done. Landa, you get through. So Landa, what you will do is you will put your email address in the chat for me there, in the Google Meet chat, and I will add you to the thing. Alright, Landa, in Google Meet here. Alright, let me give you a chance to big up all yourself there again, shout out your school, ting. So Landa, stay in this Google Meet when everybody leave. Make sure you stay. Alright, all big up all the schools on the inside there.
Yeah,
Big up Destiny Secondary on the inside.
Destiny Secondary, Cuba Sec again. All shout them out now, man. Shout them out before they go. Alright, if you don't want to.
Big up to everybody on the live. Thanks for coming out. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Faith, I feel like I got a higher, you know.
I'm thankful for everybody who went to do it. Yeah, big up the mods.
Yeah, my mods just work real hard, boy. Don't worry, fellas and ladies. Just now, the jersey's coming. Wilmot's Academy, Arima North on the inside, Destiny, VFC, Cuba Sec, all the like, Holy Faith Convent Penal, all the big up all yourself now, man. Yeah. Alright, so all your let people know about the classes are coming up. Download the app. Past paper pump starting this week, and the crash course is available. That's basically how we doing. So we had a good run tonight, y'all. Remember, study everything, and Landa, stay in the Google Meet, and I will organize to get you into your crash course after. Alright, so all those of y'all in the YouTube live, nice to have y'all on the inside. Thank you very much. Don't forget to click the link. If you want to be in the Kahoot, in the quiz, you have to come to the live chat before. So if you're in Jamaica, you have to come in here by 7:30. No, if you're in Jamaica, you're coming by 6:30. If you're in anywhere else that's Eastern time, you have to come in by 7:30. And I'll share the link, and you'll get to put your information in, and you'll be a part of the live chat. So in order to get in, you have to come to the live chat before, and that means you have to go to the actual YouTube channel, and you will see that I put up the video already, but it wouldn't be live yet because there's a chat that happens before. The pre-game chat, that's how you have to get in. So I'm letting you know again, I'm saying it one more time, you have to come half an hour before I start. I normally start at 8 a.m. Trinidad time, 7 o'clock Jamaican time. Whatever time zone you're in, figure it out. Come half an hour before, and you will get in on the inside. Today we had 50-something people. Last week we had 50. The week before that 40. So by the end by the next few weeks, I'm looking for 100 people to be inside here, and we'll see how that goes. But I hope you're all enjoying the revision, and I hope you're actually learning something. Learning something is really the goal. If you don't learn something through the whole process, then I'm wasting my time. So, or you could share the information, share the website, share everything, and let people know that you can get one in IT real easy if you just search. Next week, next week's topic should be I don't know, follow me on Instagram if you're not following. If you're not following Instagram or following on TikTok, the links to the TikTok and the Instagram. If you like technology, if you actually like technology, you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because I share things about technology there all the time. So if you actually care about technology, if you just want one, then just come into the lives, take the videos, and get one. Okay, cool, no problem. Go ahead and do that. But if you actually like technology and you like, learning about different things in technology and seeing cool stuff in technology, I post in that all the time. So next week we should be going on to types of networks. That'll be like LAN and WAN and MAN and them kind of thing, or star and bus and that kind of stuff. So next week should be types of networks. So you could look out for that. And yeah, check the links. When you leave there, go and follow on Instagram. Go and follow on TikTok. The links will be in the description. Yeah. But my TikTok is not the stupid airhead TikTok. I actually talk sense on my TikTok and share things that make sense in technology and have discussions and things. So if you're looking for the airhead TikTok where it's just people dancing and thing and whatnot, if you're looking for that kind of entertainment, I'm not your guy. I actually share things that make sense. So yeah. beat up, right? So shout out to my mods. Javish, Ren, Gio, Spanish was here tonight. MNS work hard. Real hard. Who's this in the chat here asking for more past papers? Chad, I've literally done every single past paper there is for you to be able to do. Just go on the website and you'll see it. Last like 20 past papers there already. How much more past papers you want me to do? They don't have any more past papers for me to do anymore. It's done. So I don't know what to tell you again. Yeah. All right. So yeah, follow on IG. Click the link in the description and follow on TikTok. Download the app and everything. Next week we're doing networking. It was nice, y'all. Later. Lana, don't forget to stay in the Google Meet and we will get you into the crash course for free. So later.